Hello out there. It is beautiful out today here in Los Angeles, California. This is North Hollywood Park. A lot of people around, a lot of cars. You can see the traffic going behind me. Non-stop. Nobody's paying attention to this ridiculous, illegal, unconstitutional lockdown by Garcetti and Governor Newsom. They're being sued, thank God. Class action suits against them. No Democrat governor or Republican governor or mayor, for that matter, has the right to shut liberty down, shut freedom down, shut independent business down, not allow anyone to make a living, but then the big market stores, Costco and Walmart, can make a living. But the mom and pop hairstylists, gyms, salons, grocery stores, the mom and pop grocery stores are not allowed to open, only the big ones. So they're putting the mom and pop grocery stores out of business. That's what's going on. It's a great assault on the middle class, great assault on the independent business owner. There were over 400,000 new businesses created in Florida. Black-owned new businesses created in the 3 years that President Trump jump-started the economy and really made America great again. Of those 400,000 businesses, 200,000 have closed their doors, and they have filed also, but because it's a better environment over in Florida, they are able to open and continue and able to continue the business. So in Florida, in Republican states, the country is open. In Democrat states, the country is closed. They got the word that during that 3 weeks where the gyms were open and everything was open and the economy was doing great, President Trump created 8 million jobs in 3 months. They said, turn off the economy. So the nephew of Nancy Pelosi, the governor of California, Governor Newsom, turned off the economy and shut it down. They attacked people yesterday who were playing doubles. They assaulted them with words. They attacked them saying, you can't be out here, you're spreading it. People are playing doubles in the park. So they called the city, they took pictures, they reported them. Well, they're back out here the next day playing doubles because it's ridiculous. In tennis, you have 4 people on the court. It's the ultimate social distancing sport. You're 90 feet away from each other. You're 20 feet away from your partner. It's certainly okay. And for that matter, it's okay to sing in church and go to church, but they have banned it. This is, again, an attack on Christianity, an attack on the American values, the American way of life. It's an attack on small business. It's an attack on our constitutional rights, the freedom of assembly. It's an attack on our constitutional rights to bear arms. You can see that gun sales are going through the roof. And what just happened in Kenosha, Wisconsin, where they refused to call in the National Guard. They asked one council member in Kenosha what happened on CNN. He said, the governor refused the help of the president. Now, today, they're taking the National Guard in Kenosha, but they could have stopped all of this. And that person who shot 2 people and killed 2 people, unfortunately, was under attack. He was hit in the head with a skateboard. The pictures are all over the place on the internet. They won't show them on TV. They're trying to vilify this guy just the way they did the other person, Sandman, who was at the convention yesterday and put on a MAGA hat and sued CN successfully for over $300 million or whatever the settlement was. This is what's going on in America. The rights of the individual are paramount, and they supersede the California mayor and the California governor. They refuse to discuss COVID statistics now because everything is down. There's no way that a Democrat governor or a Democrat mayor can shut a business, turn the water off. That is completely illegal. And we're going to find 3 months, 4 months, 5 months down the road, maybe a year, 2 years down the road, that these lawsuits were successful and they were wrong in shutting down this economy. President Trump will never shut down the economy again. He didn't shut it down, the governors and mayors did. But of course, Joe Biden wants to shut down the economy again. This horrible hoax, the shutdown economy hoax, not the COVID hoax, the shutdown economy hoax, because the COVID is a biological weapon that China has been sending to this country every year for the last 10, 15 years. H1N1 swine flu, SARS flu, MRSA, even though MRSA allegedly came from the Middle East. These plagues have been coming left and right from China. Only President Trump is the only one to stand up in China. But thank God we have a lot of Christian power in the United States. You see the lines everywhere President Trump lands in every state to do a press conference or function. The streets are lined with Trump supporters. That's what's going on. Americans do not want anarchy. Americans want peace, but it is peace through strength, like President Trump and Ronald Reagan said, peace through American values, peace through upholding the Constitution, peace through life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness, the upholding of the Constitution. The Chief Justice Roberts had a chance to end this months ago when the Supreme Court took up the case of Christians not being allowed to sing and worship in California churches, but the casinos were open and the pot shops and the liquor stores and the Costco and the Ralphs are open, but you can't have any in the church and you can't sing in church. That was a constitutional violation that should have been struck down by the Supreme Court. But because the Chief Justice Roberts hates President Trump and the American people for that matter, he hates Christianity, he threw it back down to the lower court, and it was his decision. He sided with the liberals to do that. So Christianity is under attack, but we are responding tremendously. And the re-election of President Trump, just as the first election of President Trump with all the rallies and the people, is a sign of the new Christian revival of Jesus Christ, the Holy Spirit poured out on this nation and thereby poured out on all nations, that is coming, that is here, thanks to President Trump. God bless you. God bless America. God bless Jesus Christ.